Welcome to Sky Oaks Ranch 2026. It is April 16th. It is I, Hippie Chick, your humble servant. We are at the new gate. They have apparently made a separate parking area that is clear and open for about 100 cars. I'm gonna pan out to the right so you can all see. That is all new area. I'll show you the rest when we get to the front. That is quite big indeed. Quite beautiful. All right, crew, parking particularly. I'm coming in from where the gate would be. Here, let me turn around so to orient you all. All right, so that's gate where you have to go through. And then the parking thing. This is the new road that they built in. I'm gonna go down the main road here. And again, to orient you, the cow pasture and the corral is over here. We're on the main road. So this now has a road behind this oak tree and this hill. And they've lined up all these logs here on this hill to keep the integrity of the hill. And yet behind it, they have now flattened out a large grid of parking area. And when I get to a good spot, I'll show you. Here we go. And it has cleared, probably in my humble opinion, 30 to 40 more car camping spots. So there's a road in now and a road out. There's even a kind of a back road for people that won't be having to leave, that could be stacked, etc. And then in my clear estimation, I could say we could get 3 deep in stacked parking and still have a driveway fire exit on that far side there by those trees. All right, see you after the edit. There's our bathroom areas. Here's our main road. Here's where we had the clothing boutique. I'm gonna go out to the camping now and show you the terracing they've been doing. The camping area now has, it looks like 4 tiers of grading that they're still in the process of doing. They're also putting plumbing in so that it drains properly. It's going to be quite a lot easier for camping this summer. So up at the ranch, if you can hear me, they're putting in a flagstone patio behind the barn. That'll go all the way out to the fire pit out here somewhere. The rest of the land looks about the same, guys. I'll give you a show of the lake. There's the lake. Here's all our little pretties from last year. That area I'm going to zoom in on now. That was our old main stage. I don't know if that remained the same. The little chill area with the shades are still up. And then I'm going to walk up to the camping area to show you what's been done. There's been some major grading improvement. KADA is going to be the same. I'm figuring 5 to 6 campers in this little spot. This will all be mixed in with crew as well. Now they are proposing putting their new larger tents on this lower tier of the terraces. And I'm gonna walk up the hill now. I'm gonna catch up to you at the very, very top so you don't have to listen to me be out of breath. Hi everyone. I'm at the top of the hill. I'm at car camping. It looks like it's been recently mowed, at least in the big field here. We still got chipmunks and that cool sculpture out there, and the old antique tractor parts which have not moved and will not move also. So we worked around it. Last year it was no problem. People actually make art pieces out of it. So this is all the same. It has not expanded, nor has it decreased in any way, shape, or form. And I'm gonna give you a little bonus now. We're gonna go look out at the lake. It's a gorgeous day here. Right here, you can see that these are like the Santa Susana Mountains. And over there are the Angeles Forest Mountains, way back there. And we're gonna make our way down to the wild part of the field now. And oh, there's the lake. Let's just take a gander right for a moment here. Ah, the cool breeze, the warm air. Don't you just want to come here? All right, let's pan around. So like I said, this is about the same as last year. And I want to make a point of asking about staff parking, because we did so well last year, tucking us all up here by the water tank. But it looks a little rough. And I want to see if I can get David and his crew to maybe level this up a bit. And bear with me while I walk there. I haven't asked about snakes yet. I'll be sure to ask about them. It is snake season. All right, up in here, it's a bit rough and torn apart, and little cars like mine won't be able to park up here without having a bunch of ado. So I'll see if I can get that flattened out a bit. And weed whacked a bit. They do need some tree trimming and some general cleanup. We'll have to work around what their booking schedule is this spring. And the road looks beautiful, eh? All right, I'll catch up to you in a minute. I'm gonna go check out and tell you about the new tent spaces, etc. I decided to catch you guys up with the RV area. Same rule will apply. Small trailers, tiny RVs. I think we got 6 up here last time on what is our left, and 2 or 3 I think over here on the right. And they seem to be pretty happy with what they had. Let's sell the same number of passes. All right, I'll catch up to you in a minute. All right, my loves, I return to you. So here at the ranch, they have removed all the big tents and all the small ones, by the way. And they will instead only concentrate on having, I think they said 15 or perhaps 16, may have heard wrong, of the large tents, then you know, the big ass 16-foot ones. So they're going to put them mostly in the same place as the big ones were last year, and intersperse the big ones on the lower level at like the lower terrace. So I just wanted to give you an overview. This is the one-way road that people come and park, unload their stuff when they're camping, because like, look, there's the tiered camping area. There was the footpath right next to me. This is the car path. And in a minute you'll see they still have some of those tents up. And over here to our right is going to be the gate that lets the people back out down into the parking lot after they've unloaded. You probably all recall this. All right, watch out for cow pies unless you see mushrooms underneath them. All right, we had a couple porta potties here, I believe, and they've put up some of the new ones and taken out some of the old ones. So I understand this area will now have 10 of these 16-foot tents and not these 10-footers. The extra tall ones that had 2 queen-size beds in them or whatever they had. I loved my spot. My spot was right about here. It was sweet, right in the shade. Oh, I loved it. And as you recall, we totally let people camp all over here. This wasn't exclusive just to tents, or the bell tents as they call them. All right, and this will go to the end of this meadow up here at the top, and to get you organized, down there is those terraces and the kitchen and the main stages, etc. I just can't get enough of this view, and I know some of y'all can't either. So let's just take a moment of zen. All right, now we're gonna go down the trail and the stairs back to the central area. I want to check the quality of the stairs to see if any of them need to be repaired, etc. I also haven't walked up or down stairs like this in freaking months. So if I fall, please laugh. And if I sound like I'm out of breath, I probably am out of breath. All right, these stairs look pretty good. I'm watching my step and not the camera. So, all right, hard part's over. This looks good, looks very good. All right, back to it. And when we get to the top, I'm gonna give you one last look at the lake. And then we'll check out. This video is for Chino. This is for the kitchen and kitchen facilities for the proposed barbecue guy. We're walking into the kitchen. I believe that is a freezer. We've got a full double door fridge, 6 burner stove, big ass oven, triple sink, another giant fridge here. I don't know, it's 7 feet tall by 5 feet wide. We got a prep table, another wooden prep table, and then there is some area here that the general public was told they could use for the kitchen area. And then there's a shed in here that holds some materials. I can't remember exactly what they are, but a lot of kitchen stuff. And then here's the yard. There's the propane tank. And in my humble opinion, the best area for the barbecue would be up against this wall where their existing grilling stuff is. And bring your own shade, obviously. All right, I'm gonna walk through back slowly. I'd say that's about 25 feet by about 12 feet. There are some things in the way, but they can be moved around, I'm sure. Hello, Mr. J. You are very pretty. May I come closer? promise I'll be very still. Oh, you're gorgeous. Goodbye, Lake Piru. Thanks for the visit. And there's our view of the lake. Not zoomed in. It's a little hazy out there, but there's still some green out here for now. And it's pretty magnificent out here. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you'll watch all my others.